And welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. We are activating the voice of the Divine Mother. And my guest today is Dorota Razmus, who is back with us to share her divine frequencies, her sound alchemy, her light language activations, carrying the Divine Mother's archetype. You will feel this vibration. Hello, Dorota. Thank you so much for being here.
Hello, Lauren. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for inviting me again. It's wonderful to be in this community. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, let's just catch up with you. You have really been holding incredible space in your community for people around the world. And this is light language alchemy in a way, sound alchemy,
Yes.
bringing in the crystal frequencies, the crystal energies. And we have made great progress. Would you say, let's get an update from you?
Yes. Um, well, of course, we are progressing, and thank you for bringing this. The quantum is the beautiful word that you are using, and the frequency of the crystal vibration is very much to do with Gaia. So we are shifting, but we are shifting because we are connected to Gaia's heart more and more every moment actually. So what I'm feeling is that our body is changing and everybody's feeling it. It can show up as the pain or some tribulation. But it is because we are connecting stronger to Gaia and on a different way. We are truly connecting to the crystal grid that is helping our body to transform and to shift. So of course, the Divine Mother from above, let's say, from the universal vibration, is coming down with all this angelic and light and colors of creation as well, helping us. But this is all the same. It's like a crystal colors are coming from above. They're coming from the light grid that is holding this vibration for us, and I am holding this vibration with the light grid as well. And yet the Gaia is like huge transformation for our body. So this is what is going on, and we are like in a beautiful sphere of loving Divine Mother. And the spheres are different colors and different crystals. They bring different information to our cells, to our etheric body. This is very important. So this is what was going on with me and with my community, and also what I'm doing with Gaia, because even if I don't work with sort of people, I work with whatever is going on around the world within myself, and connection to everything that is higher consciousness.
So beautiful. We're going to experience a little bit of your music. You are trained, you have a music degree in vocal performance, and now you bring through your beautiful voice, which truly is divine, and it is activating in that sense. Let's first talk about the divine vibration that is here and the frequencies on our planet as we're going through a lot of the shifts. Do you find that people aligned with the heart are manifesting quickly, or is that a guidepost? Can you share more of what happens when we really stay anchored in the heart?
Yes, I think we are all learning what does it mean to be in heart. It's a very kind of complicated thing. We know that we want to love, and we know that we are here for love, but truly we are all learning about this frequency. It's a frequency of our heart. It's a frequency of love that is truly unknown into this planet, because we had this mind structure, and the matrix is the mind creation. But mind without the heart, it is not harmony, because it is feminine and masculine vibration together. So we're like a little children learning what does it mean to feel. And when we are learning what does it mean to feel, we are going through our emotional body. And and some people are thinking that emotions, this is what the feeling is, and this is what the heart is. But it's the lower vibration of understanding what the feeling is. Like we have the lower mind, we have also the lower frequency of the feeling, which are our emotions, that are connected most of the time with what we are worried about and what we are trying to think. So we're projecting something, and um, it's all okay. Yes, this is just giving us an observation of what we can do with the thinking, and then what is else available for us to understand what the vibration is. Because we need to change our emotional body and the frequency of the etheric body. We need to change it with understanding of what the frequency is, what the vibration is. This is why the sound is so beautiful, because sound is kind of skipping the thoughts. And yet through the sound we are bringing the light, we are bringing the information, quantum information through the sound. And then we are learning how to understand how can we navigate this strange thing for the mind. The mind needs to learn with us. Okay, I feel something. I feel this vibes, and what does it mean, and how can I navigate this vibration in me? Where can I put it? How can I use this vibration that I feel into my body? How can I relax with it and then invite something else? It can be very playful. It can be wonderful if we choose to see it that way.
Yes. So as we learn to feel into these frequencies, I think it goes both ways. There could be some that are uplifting
Mhm.
and vivacious and buoyant, but then there's other frequencies that could be absolutely overwhelming to us, right? Some could make us feel maybe a little tired at times, or maybe it's time to check out and not just right. So there's different frequencies. So as we learn what to do with these frequencies, how can we use these frequencies that we're feeling in our body?
Yes. This is exactly what we are talking about. It is like learning completely new territory. It's we cannot think about it how to do it, because we feel it, and we feel that sometimes, ooh, that doesn't make me feel good. And what is it? Why? Because nothing is happening wrong, and then I feel strange. Yes, I feel a little bit. And I always believe that this is given to us because we are learning how to choose. So when we are not feeling well with some kind of frequency, even the frequency of some other person who is not saying anything, who is not doing anything, but we feel this person's energy. And this is something that we are here to observe. And what tools do we have when we observe these lower frequencies? Then we are learning how to create the higher frequency from within ourselves. to stay in a higher frequency, in observation what we have around as the lower frequency. So I usually say, let's just bring the beauty. Let's just create with the mind and the feeling of something beautiful. Like we have to remind ourselves through the mind and through the feeling. How do I want to feel? If there is frequency that I don't like, then okay, let's just observe it. And how do I want to feel? What would I choose to feel? And sometimes it goes very quick, but we can, because it's is what is going on with the virus, for example, and with people reacting this way or another, and what we watch in television. It is like, ooh, and then we feel nervous, we feel something is going on. So this is the vibration for us. This is our feeling. Actually, it is the emotion. And then, okay, do I want to stay in this vibration with everybody who is feeling fear, for example? Or what kind of choice do I have? And how do I learn to navigate the new feeling, the higher vibration from the heart? We truly have these tools. We already have them. We are just not using them enough. We just still think, which is the mind thing, that we cannot do anything about it. Like, look what they do, look what they're doing, look how the world looks like. And then we just like we think that we have to stay in this frequency with everybody, but we don't. We can use our creation, our tools of creating, and we are learning to become the creator from, I'm doing this because it comes from within. We are just observing the body, we are observing the breath, we are observing relaxation, and then we are choosing. And it is incredibly important to do that.
Totally puts us in command of our consciousness and what we are creating. And so that's why it's so important as well to hold our vision of New Earth, because we have a feeling, it'll cultivate a feeling for New Earth as well. And that sets us on the path no matter what comes up. Because as we move away from this old paradigm, there's a lot of stuff coming up. And we could get caught down in the events that are happening and point fingers and say blame or this is wrong or judge it. And I think what we're all realizing is when we can step out of it into non-judgment, that really is fifth dimensional in that way. And isn't that really the divine feminine energies as well? They are more of non-judgment.
Absolutely. This is the heart vibration. Heart, which is love vibration, which is the frequency of again of observing our emotions, because in every pattern that we judge, it is our frequency of some kind of fear that we are going to be judged, that we have been judged, that we are scared to look at something that we perhaps as the human or as the previous timeline we have done something that we don't want to look at it because it feels again the judgment of this thing to be difficult or horrible or whatever it was. So we are judging because we don't want to see ourselves, but we don't want to give love to ourselves because this is what it comes into. If we go into love, then everything becomes like, oof, I can relax. I don't have to judge them because I don't have to judge myself. I don't have to see the world as something difficult and terrible because I know I am here to just transform the story of humanity. And if we are transforming the story of humanity, we have to do it from our own story, without judgment, um, learning what does it mean to love, yeah, learning what does it mean to feel the love for ourselves. And it truly is just so relaxing. It's so relaxing. Underneath this is also that we have been disconnected from Divine Mother. We have been disconnected, but we disconnected ourselves because we have believed and agreed that God doesn't love us because we did something that is not nice to God. It is all false information. It is all frequency also that is coming into our field of vibration, and we need to see it, we need to observe it, and we need to change it as saying, okay, I do not agree with this. This is not my truth because the Divine Mother loves me. Divine Universe loves me. I choose that this is my choice, that love is the highest frequency of all. And once we are just like so sure of that, then we are in this beautiful bubble of love. And then inside this bubble, we are just navigating. Okay, this is not it. This is, we are changing. This is, I am observing. This is what I'm choosing. And it's like waves of transformation. But we are already in our truth of love, truth that divine loves us. So that's what I hold for everybody. I hold this bubble of love, and then inside this bubble, we are just doing things every session, whatever comes.
Thank you for holding that love for everyone and for helping others to cultivate it within their own lives. You work with people all around the world, clients all around the world, really activating this voice of the Divine Mother. And that is actually something that you bring forward. Let's talk a little bit about the sound healing that you do. Again, we mentioned that you have a music degree in vocal performance and you studied classical and jazz music, and your spiritual awakening led you to express this in toning and light language. Can you share more about how you've seen this affect the lives of people who experience sessions with you, and what do you think is going on here?
Mhm. Yes, it's been a long learning process for me as well, and it has been a beautiful journey. I love that. It's like when I see myself now comparing to 10, 20 years ago, it's like the expanding of the vibration, expanding of knowledge through this vibration. Um, it's very interesting because lately I connect to the dolphin and this master dolphin that comes through me when I have the sessions. And I always been connected to these beautiful beings and to Sirius and many places up there. But the dolphins, I'm bringing this dolphin because it's a frequency. Yes, the dolphins are working with the sounds and the frequencies, and they helping Gaia truly to to bring the crystal vibration. It's like every color, every crystal vibration comes up from Gaia, and the dolphins are helping with the frequency of the sound. They're doing amazing work, and this is what I'm doing. It's I pick up the light. I pick up the frequencies that's very intuitive. It's like it's not from the mind. I can feel it inside the cosmic vibration, and I know how to pick up the frequencies that want to come through me, and through the sound we are deactivating or decoding these links from the emotional body, from the thought forms, from the physical cellular. And the sound goes like so it can be all kinds of different sounds where I kind of know what to do with it. It's difficult to explain again, but I just, when I'm holding everybody in this vibration, this is one thing. But then I use the sound, and through the sound, it's more physical. It kind of goes more into the physical, into the cellular when I use the sound. It is more available for the human body because the ears can pick up the sound more than just the frequency.
We're going to
Yeah.
have you do a beautiful session with us where we can work on things to really decode from the old patterns and everything. Well, isn't it amazing about the sound, where sound is multidimensional and it holds information? So when we're looking at using sound to rewire or deprogram from certain things, from belief systems, have you picked up on that? Is that what is happening at
Yeah.
times with the sound?
Yes, but it is important to know that it is the person who is using the sound, and it comes through the being, the higher self of the person. Even if we play, the balls, the crystal balls, or whatever we are using, the voice, it comes from the divine self. And it is important for the person who is doing this to know that, because I don't believe every sound is doing the magic. You know how the musicians are using sounds, and they really using lower emotions into the sound, and it is also transmitting the energy. So the sound can be of the lower vibration because it brings the lower emotions of the musician. So it is again, we are learning our awareness to use the sound. It needs to be, we have to remember that the being, the light, that energy, it's bringing the sound and the information. It is the quantum information in every sound. Actually, there's so much information in every tiny little bit of the sound. And when it is used as the conscious tool, it can be amazing. It can be really amazing. This is what I use. This is what I'm studying through myself many years now. And as you can see, I'm using hands as well. It kind of goes together because the energy is helping me to to move the frequency when I speak. So it is also important. Everybody has a tool of sound just by speaking and by laughing. Yes, we all have the tools of sound because we are using sound to communicate. But when you use the simple words and you are conscious of creating the energy field, then through the word "I love you" or "Stay in peace, please." Just be peaceful. You can just translate and transform so much. So the mind can relax. Mind doesn't need to create many words. It's just the frequency that we are conscious about. We are bringing through the words.
It's the frequency that we are conscious about. We're conscious of our words that we use, the vibration that we choose to radiate, and the intention. And we know from sound healing that the intention is carried on the sound. So that is beautiful. Let's do a session with you, Dorota. And I'd like you to focus on the group that is joining us in this presentation and what we might need. It feels that it's a time of liberation and freedom, freedom to freely express our heart's desire with no judgment of ourselves or fear of judgment by others. And maybe that's part of leaving the old paradigm behind, the old history that's still with us behind. So, as we do a session with you, can you tell us what direction that may take?
Yes, when you speak to me, I am thinking that I have to say one more thing before the activation. Is that the information that comes through me lately is very important, of the Divine Mother connecting through our body into our first chakra to heal the divine child in us, to activate the cosmic child in us. And I can see it, I can feel it in our lower parts of our body, especially the first chakra. And from there, we are learning to open to Gaia without fear. Because most fear we have created when we came here as a child, uh, to this frequency of Earth, of 3D Earth. And now it is time that the Divine Mother is coming through. She is, the frequency is just loving you so much, and bringing the power to our inner child, and shifting your body at the same time, and holding you within Gaia as the Divine Mother, that it is safe here, it is safe, yes, it is safe to open up, it is safe to relax, it is safe to let go, not to judge, not to be in fear anymore. So this is, I feel, what is coming here through at this moment for us. So when you breathe with me and observe your breath for a moment, you can observe also what is the vertical vibration of you. The straight spine, relaxed top of your head, your face, your shoulders. And I'm taking you up, up above you into the beautiful vibration of the heart of divine. You can use your imagination just by creating relaxation on your head. And just above you, you can learn how to create the color. It can be pink, it can be blue, yellow, gold, white, orange. You can also create a beautiful rose above you as the symbol of Divine Mother, of Mother Mary, also of Mary Magdalena, and all the feminine aspect of the symbol of the rose above you opening. It is important for the mind to learn how to open through this creation. You are opening yourself up into receiving your divine self, into receiving divine love of Divine Mother. And breathing and relaxing your head. And when you know that it is okay to connect just above you, to receive love from there, a love and a frequency of colors and a frequency of your family of light and a frequency of the feminine aspect and divine masculine, everybody, whoever you want, whoever you are feeling in your heart, they are coming down with the frequency to meet you in the vibrational field that you are creating with me now, by learning how to create the beauty of the color, beauty of the rose, relaxation, conscious relaxation. So when you breathe and you relax, you are saying to your mind and to your body, I am safe here. I am safe. I allow myself to feel how beautiful it can be when the colors of creation and my angels are next to me. How beautiful can I feel when they are just touching me, talking to me with the vibration. How beautiful it can feel. And breathe in and relax and listen. And we are going down with all the colors of creation, with Divine Mother and love, unconditional love. How can you feel that? How can you create the feeling of the softness when you relax? And a feeling and a mind that you agree that this must be beautiful in me. It must be soft. It must be colorful, like a diamond, like a purity of the diamonds around me. And use your imagination. Do not worry that you are thinking something not correct. It is your creation. And you are learning how to create the softness in your heart, in your space. And I am opening with you your horizontal vibration, where we create the openness of the love and the portals on the left hand side of you and the right hand side of you, in front of you and on the back of you. The portals of light. Portals of light. They are working with Gaia to keep the higher vibration around you and around Gaia. And we are learning how to tune into these portals. So what can you do? You are thinking how beautiful it can be when this vibration is sending me the light and colors and touching my body. How beautiful it can be. I like this beauty. I connect to this light. So from above you and from every direction on a horizontal plane around your etheric body, you are now within the colors of creation, within love, within frequency that is holding you. And you are tuning to what does it mean for you when you start to feel how loved you are. How loved you are. I wonder how loved I am. And breathe in and relax even deeper. And below you there is a beautiful connection to Gaia. And through the spine down into the lowest parts of your body, the Divine Mother is bringing you this knowledge how loved is your inner child in you. How loved you are as a human because you have taken this on yourself to do the transformation for humanity. How loved you are for that and for all. And opening the body down into the Crystal Gaia because she needs you. She needs your awareness, your openness, so she can shine her truth through the body that you are. She is waiting for the frequency that you create to open, 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 open the body, open the body, open the body down. You are safe, you are needed, you are loved by Gaia. And as vertical vibration of the divine you within the frequency of divine love, unconditional love, coming down through your spine, where you open the base, the beginning of you here on earth, and you allow with the relaxation, even so you feel fear, you allow the relaxation, even so your thoughts can just run around and disagree with this because you don't believe it. Stay in your relaxation. Stay in creation of the beauty. Whatever it is, it's a rose, it's the color, it's something that you breathe in as something beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You are the creator, and you are shifting the fear so you can relax without judgment in the higher frequency of the loving universe. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now we understand what it means. Now we understand what you were explaining. And I just want to share that the allowing of the relaxation, when we truly feel into that, it dissolves all fear,
Yes,
doesn't it?
yes. Because the relaxation tells the mind and the body all is well. All is well, I allow. All is well, and I allow. I allow love, and all is well. So you are relaxing into love. But first, we need to know that we are doing this. So we are observing our creation and something that we choose as love. And I wonder, it's a good word as well. I wonder if we are not sure, we can wonder, and that is the openness as well. I open just to wonder, okay, how do I feel? How would I want to feel?
The power that that does to transmute what's going on in the collective helps everything accelerate. That's why I'm so hopeful on the great shift that's underway. More and more people are getting this
Mhm.
and surrendering to it. I wanted to say that your voice, Dorota, when you were towards the end there, it sounded like a singing bowl,
Mhm.
a crystal
Yeah.
singing bowl.
Yes, because it is crystal frequency, isn't it? I am aware of that. It is the crystal frequency with the colors of creation, which brings the crystal diamond vibration. So definitely. What I wanted to say one more time is how important it is that we are reminding ourselves constantly, I am needed here. I am here working with Gaia to create the new frequency, to create the new human experience. Because many times we are still thinking, oh, I am here just transforming because I want to feel better, because it doesn't make me feel good when I'm transforming so much density. But this is not why we are here. When you change the thinking of I am here as divine self that is working through my body for the change of human experience or human history. That makes you a divine self. That makes you a divine master. And you are not here just because you've done something wrong in previous timelines and you have to undo this and you have to just help yourself as quickly as possible because you want to feel better. No, we are here to observe what we are changing, what we are shifting. It's not pretty many times, but when you remember you are the divine self doing work through this body, it's a universe, it's a microcosmic vibration of our body where we navigate, we change, we create the different frequencies from the inside of our body. That makes you a master. And this is important for us to remember, remember, remember.
You are helping us remember so beautifully. And I love those words, and I know that others are finding great comfort in them. And that gives us great hope and purpose, actually. Yes.
Yes.
Remember that we're here to see the shifting, and we came for it.
Yes, we are navigating through the body, the change, because it is also frequency. That, for example, if you are changing the frequency of fear and I am changing the frequency of fear, this is connected to each other. And if many people are choosing not to fear anymore because this is not your truth anymore, then this frequency is not working only for me or for you. It works around Gaia, it works everywhere. It's like foam, it's like a domino effect. And it goes with every frequency. They can be a little bit different, like judgment can be different, but it's still connected, connected, connected. And this is why we need to remember, and we need to remember that we are doing this together, because it gives us power not only that we keep love, for example, and we are learning how to keep love together, but we are not judging and we are not afraid to change the lower frequency together as well.
Yes, I get that now. And so I hope everyone watching and listening will get how each of us, by cultivating this energy within us, cultivating these frequencies within us, can use it out in the world to shift the outer experience, to shift the experiences in the collective. Now, I know that many spiritual teachers will say, check out of the news, don't watch the news. But let's say for New Earth, as we ground into Gaia, as we align with the Crystal Gaia, if we were to use these frequencies in that non judgmental way, in the non fear way, when we look at things that are disturbing in the news, and that's really what it's all about, everything is pretty much disturbing, we can find a power in that. What would
Yeah.
you say for us to work with the news and transmute what we see there?
First of um, all the time, remember where are you connected to? Who are you truly? Like you are connected to the universe that is powerful, powerful love, powerful light. That you, when you remember this over and over again, because it is like a muscle, we need to do this often. We just sit in front of television and you can just say, okay, I'm holding this truth of divine love, unconditional love, that I am this frequency that vibrates around me. I am inviting this. And once you watch the difficult and situation in television, then if you use no judgment for that, you are just holding the higher frequency, that you know that this is dissolving, this is dissolving, this is dissolving, and you can use it. You can use the energy, you can navigate. I'm doing this already. I'm looking at my television and I'm doing this already. It's like whatever I see, it's like, okay, I'm working through this. It's dissolving, it's dissolving. Of course, I don't do this all the time, because sometimes I want to switch off and just,
Yes.
not don't be in it all the time.
Yeah.
But now and then, when something comes to you, it perhaps it is part of your lower frequency, that through what you are seeing, you are observing yourself, and then you are choosing again, okay, I'm dissolving this. This is not the truth for humanity. This is not my truth. And sit with it, okay? It's not my truth. So, how do I feel in the body when I say that? Do I still feel tension? Do I still feel the stomach is going crazy? And stay in it and love yourself even more, relax even more, relax even more. I love that. I am not staying in this frequency. And call the angels, see the colors, whatever you want to do. Don't worry if this is right or wrong. People also think that they have to see the angel or they have to truly connect to the angels. No, you don't. Everybody is different. You have to create whatever you want to create, as long as it is um, your observation of doing something higher for yourself, something more beautiful for yourself than yesterday, than 2 minutes ago. No.
Thank you. Really empowering and inspiring. And oh my goodness, I don't even know if I can watch television news. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
But even when we go and read things, and it just feels like we can do that transmutational work right there. And I love how you said that, what we see out in the collective is a mirror, is mirroring back to us aspects within ourselves. So as we relax into feeling these frequencies and allowing that relaxation, that is the clearing. And we're doing tremendous healing work within ourselves.
Yes.
Sometimes it feels like archetypes that we're working on now, you know, um, more of the grander themes than just thought forms or,
Yes, we are. But the most important, regarding what we were just talking about, I don't want people to think that now they have to, watch television and change the frequency like this. Always go back to yourself. Always, you are the most important. What is going on inside you is the most important first. When you get stronger and you feel, okay, I can feel the frequency, I can feel when I am in higher vibration, then you can start working outside, like outside of yourself. But many people are doing opposite. They think if they change the world or the world will change, they praying for the world, so they coming outside of themselves, because they don't want to look what they have to change from inside. So please, first of all, loving yourself everywhere it hurts you, everywhere the body is showing, everywhere that you feel tension, everywhere that you go emotional and you are kind of receiving feedback that you are nervous or you are angry or whatever it is, go inside yourself with love, with love, with love. And observation. And how do I want to love myself? Where does it take? I'm doing this with myself all the time. I wake up at night sometimes and I see what my body is doing and how the angels are working with me, because the difference between person, somebody, and me is that I don't allow my mind to think that I am less than Divine Mother, that Divine Universe, that Divine everything that is working with me, through me, and helps me to do whatever I am doing. I'm just not allowing this anymore. And when I see that there is a little bit of something, I am the mother and my son comes and something happens, he's saying something or he's emotional, and I'm observing myself, then I do this, like, okay, here I am, okay, who am I, like, what is the most important to me, how do I feel, how do I transform this. It is the constant observation and creation, observation and creation, observation and creation, like a breath, like breathing in and out. I expand, I look at my space, who am I, how the divine works with me. Then I go inside myself, I check, 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 and then I breathe out again and just observe. And this is like this, but as relaxed as possible. Yes, not, you don't have to, there is no agenda, you don't have to do it now because it's a difficult situation and we need to work for Gaia now. No, everything is just like it should be. Everything is just okay. Everything is okay. We need to hold the higher story for the humanity. So we need to see that we are okay and that we are powerful, that there is the light, we are inviting the light, we are doing this, but each day we are okay, we are doing the best we can, we are still loved, nothing will happen, you are invincible, you are always alive, nothing will happen, even if we lose the body, we are okay.
Thank you for that beautiful reminder of taking care of ourselves and setting ourselves up and really building a solid connection to that frequency, a solid connection to calm and peace. And once we do that and are strong masters at it, as you mentioned, masters of the emotional, then we can go out into the bigger world and do that more advanced work.
Mhm.
And I know so many are ready for that, but that was a really good point. Instead of changing the world, we change ourselves first. That's the point. Yes.
Not even changing, is just being inside yourself very consciously, observing the body. And even the navigation, I call it navigation because it's like you are consciously inside the body, and outside is the frequency of your divine self, but yet there is also etheric, that is turbulation. We need to see that, we need to change that. So it's just peace, 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 and just observation and knowing that all is well. You're just breathing no matter what, no matter what. And the love is loving you. The love is here. The love of divine, which is the higher frequency coming down through the light, through the colors. It's here. You're just learning how to tune in, tune in, tune in. And tuning is learning, how do I feel? How do I create this feeling of connecting to the sound of light and the sound of love? How do I connect to this? I wonder. I am here. I am open to receive this information.
Dorota, Razmus, thank you so much for the beautiful activation today, the beautiful frequencies that we're feeling right now. You've really put us in a place where we can cultivate that. And you work with individuals in personal one on one sessions, and you've got MP3s and beautiful courses that are available. But when someone comes to work with you, can you share a little bit about who that person is? It's the whole gamut of humanity, but how does this work specifically help some of the people who've come to you? Can you name some examples?
Mhm. Oh, yes. How to explain? The beautiful beings, first of all, the beings that are truly ready to work and to observe and to see that they want to observe the frequency in them, because this is what I teach. But a lot also we are working with inner child. We are working with the family, because we are always having this density through our ancestors. So I clear the DNA vibration for my listeners as well. Um, of course, I'm holding you, my listeners, in love. So I am there during the session, just doing this, just holding the higher frequency, and then we are together tuning to the higher vibration. We are clearing whatever the body is releasing, the body and the frequencies around the body. We are releasing, and I'm holding the higher frequency. Of course, I sing during the session like I did a few minutes ago here. And yes, and the person is receiving the recording. So people love the recording because they always say that when they listen to it again and then they listen again, they hear something else, they hear something different, because there's so much frequency that you are not able to pick up everything at once. So the recording is there to go back to it many times. And the frequencies in a recording, it's a beautiful session. I love doing this. And they are women, men, children I work with, the animals. The animals are bringing the human to me sometimes.
Yes, amazing. All right, so those personal sessions are available here on the webpage. There's a special offer link for that. We really thank you for it. We know that you truly help people get connected to these frequencies, to open up to higher dimensional frequencies, changing their DNA, removing blocks, and opening. And that alone is so beautiful. Just the recording of that custom session with your voice. You also include some other items that are helpful. There's a 3 days session, and this is something that's recorded, and there's MP3s as well. Can you share a little bit about what these items are and how people work with those?
Yes, they are recordings from our group sessions, which are very powerful. We work every weekend now with the group, and there are all kinds of vibrations in them. They all helping you to harmonize, to shift, to clear something from the body. So it works the same way. It's just the frequency is helping you to shift. But through these frequencies, recorded or not recorded, live or not live, the most important, I think, is that you feel loved and you feel that you can trust. This is what people are saying, that they feel this loving divine mother that holds them in love, and through this they feel they can relax. They sometimes they just like they really relaxed, they really relaxing. And the the MP3s are about this. They different agenda. They sometimes they are about inner child. Sometimes we are clearing the chakras. Sometimes we are clearing the body. Sometimes we are connecting to Gaia and learning consciously how to do that. So I also speak and I sing during the session, and this is the recording of the sessions.
Yes. Again, just a beautiful package of everything, the personal session with those recordings. It's really beautiful and very beneficial. So those are an immediate download, and then people can book a session with you pretty much immediately, right?
Yes, absolutely. And
How
I love
long are
that.
those? How long are those sessions?
About 1 hour, we have time to speak, so you can share whatever is going on in your life. And then there is an activation about 40-45 minutes. So we are, yes, we are just observing what is going on, and I'm helping you to see, sometimes through the mind and through the feeling, through the emotions, what are we releasing, and how to look at different things. Some situations are really difficult, and many people are saying now about the body problems,
Mm-hmm.
because we are truly releasing a lot of old history. That's what I would call the old timelines we are releasing, and they come out of body, giving us the toxins. The toxins are coming into the body because we are releasing the old story. So we need to know that, and the love that I'm holding you with, it also helps to just relax and help the body to release. I love my work.
We can tell, and so many people love your work as well. Just the frequency we can feel from right here. You've shifted us. And we invite everyone to come back and listen and watch again, because this is it. If we can get this relaxed and be in this field, we are literally creating new earth. This is new earth. It's a frequency. So, Dorota, when you have your sessions with people, if you took a before picture and an after picture, you
Mhm.
could see light. I would say that you could see radiance in the after photos, right?
Yes. I could see probably the colors also. I love the colors. I work with the frequency of the color. It is the frequency of the cosmic knowledge, and that's given to us so we can use the imagination to help ourselves as well. So I hold people in all kinds of colors, and the angels bring the colors, and it is beautiful also to imagine that we can be so colorful. Yes, that we can be such a beautiful sphere of the rainbow around our aura. You know, it's something that helps our mind also to feel, to connect with the feeling of the beauty that we are creating ourselves as such a crystal purity, because we are pure. It is just the stuff that we have to let go of, but we are pure. Your inner child is pure. You are pure, pure divine, pure divine. But you just came here to navigate through this density, and that's it. Easy.
Easy. Have fun navigating through this density. Dorota Razmus is a beautiful guide for you if you want to go into these frequencies with the assistance of Dorota. And thank you, everyone, for holding a high vibration, holding your vision of New Earth. We've got this and we are doing it. And I know that everyone listening and watching is a New Earth creator and a New Earth leader. So thank you for that. Dorota, your special offer is available right here on this webpage for everyone. And those who sign up with you will get an immediate email from us. So look for that and sign up. I wanted to share, as you were in the activation today with the inner child, we were talking about that inner child. And I made a connection between a series of recurring dreams recently. I've been dreaming about my son is now 20. He's an adult now, but he was a little cute baby boy as everyone was. And I've been having a couple of recurring dreams of him as a 3 year old. And in today's activation, I realized that he's the bridge for me to see my own
Child.
child as a 3 year old, my
Mm,
own self as a 3 year old child. And
yeah.
isn't that beautiful, the relationships that we have that show us those aspects?
Beautiful. Yes, absolutely. And that is your observation. That is what we are supposed to do. Not everything is so obvious. We have to look at the bridges, as you say, to help us to navigate through this. There are many, many little, I see them as the points where I go with the sound and we go ping, 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 and we are just like releasing and releasing and releasing. Absolutely the beautiful child you are and your son together. And it's the feminine mother and the feminine child as the man. I have the same experience. It's a beautiful gift because we are learning how to create with the newborn men to become the higher vibration of the masculine. It's a beautiful thing as well, very beautiful for us to experience and see and transform many things.
Thank you. Beautiful session today, and beautiful for all of those who are joining us. I know your vibration is lifted. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. And Dorota, as we say goodbye today, is there any last words?
Yes, there are words of love for you guys, for how much I would love for you to feel that you are so so loved, and there is nothing else most important than you come from the love and loving universe and loving divine. That you are a little tiny bit within your body of this love that is just changing, the shifting some old patterns on earth. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved. And so it is.
And so it is. Thank you, Dorota.
Oh, thank you so much for inviting me. And I love you guys. And thank you, Lauren. All the best to you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Again, if you'd like Dorota's special offer, it is available right here on this webpage. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
See you guys. Bye bye.
Thank you for listening to this quantum conversation. As we raise our own vibration, we raise the vibration of the planet. This show is dedicated to you and all awakening hearts as we are here to shine our bright light and amplify our love. Access all quantum conversations, special offers from our guests, and online healing retreats by visiting acoustichealth.com. I'm Loren Gailey, and from my sacred heart to yours, I honor your magnificent love and light.